Something
all right.
you learn every day.
Sorry?
You learn something every day.
Yeah, I only learnt that the other day myself. Okay, I was just saying to start the recording. Recording start. If anybody's watching this as a recording, this is our third session on Gimp, how to use Gimp. Gimp being the graphic information processing, GNU information processing program. Just before we started, Reg and Diane, a new little thing that I discovered, which is how to, so you can see, there's a thing called Microsoft Ink, and you can get to it just by holding down the Windows key and press W if you've got the latest version of Windows, okay? And that way you can draw on the screen that you currently got to show things, and we might do that later on if I need to do that. Okay, righto, so I'm already sharing my screen with, I'm not sorry, Reg and Diane are both already sharing the screen, so I can ask both of you to start up Gimp. We'll go straight into it, and perhaps you can explain to us how you started up, Diane.
There we go. I'm clicking on the taskbar, the Gimp.
Oh, you had it on your taskbar. Okay.
Yes.
And you've called up an image that you had there the other day.
Yes.
Okay. Righto. And Reg is looking at probably Diane's screen. No, he's looking at my screen. And he's calling up Gimp 2 by the look of it. Starting it up. Is Gimp starting up on Reg's screen? 2.8. All right. And starting up. Okay. How do you start Reg? How do you start Gimp, Reg? No, how do you start Reg?
Well, I went down to the icon on the taskbar and clicked it.
Okay, all right. And if you didn't have it on the taskbar, how else could you start it?
I could go to start and start it from there.
How though?
By clicking on the icon for Gimp.
No, if there was one in the start thing, but if it wasn't on an icon there, how would you start it?
Well, I would go to Google and click in Gimp.
That's not how to start it. That might tell you how to start it. Google won't tell you how to start it. Oh, Google might tell you how to start it from Google. How else can you start it?
Well, I can go to Gimp. Can you see my screen?
I can see your screen. You can go, you've got Gimp there. You could do it that way, but let's assume it wasn't there. How else could you do it? Do you remember, Diane?
Oh, sorry. I'm just trying to change the photo. I don't want to mess about with that photo again. How do we do it? Well, we could go to your web page and there would be a link on there.
Actual fact, on my web page, I don't explain how to start Gimp. That's one of the things I haven't done.
Okay.
Okay, but it's a little bit like how to start any program if it wasn't on any of your menus and that. Okay, the quickest way is if you on your screen, Reg. I'll jump back to Diane's. Okay, Diane, if you go down to where it says search the web and Windows, or click on the start. It doesn't really matter. Click start there. Click on the start button.
Yeah.
And just type in Gimp. Type in Gimp. G-I-M-P. That's probably the quickest way. And then it comes up. Don't start it now. You've already got it started. We don't want to start a second session. Just click away from that. Okay.
I seem to have something on. Excuse me, Jeff. I've got something on here that seems to be a hangout from last time. Could I get rid of this, please? Can you see?
Yes. Okay, you can get that. That's another thing that I quite often. We'll talk about that right now. You've got a thing, obviously. You've got you're probably in the command. If you look at your toolbar on the left-hand side, you'll notice one of them's highlighted.
This one here, yeah.
And that's the cage transformation. That's the one we used last week. Therefore, when you start a Gimp, when it started up, it went to the last tool that you used, which was the cage transformation. Okay, so therefore it left you in that same thing. Now, one of the things that both you and Reg seem to have a lot of people seem to have difficulty. They say, "Oh, how to get it out of this?" Unfortunately, in Gimp, you can't get out of any command. You have to have at least one tool selected. So, for example, if you don't want to select any tools, I suppose you could go up, or you would still be selected. Go up and go to where it says top left-hand corner, which is the rectangular selection tool, and click on that. Why don't you do that?
Yeah.
And you'll notice that thing's now disappeared from the screen.
Yeah.
In the middle of the screen into the photo. You move back into the middle of the photo now.
Yeah.
You'll notice that that tool's now still selected.
Yeah.
Okay, so you cannot not select a tool that I'm aware of in Gimp.
Okay.
Or a tool has to be selected at some stage. Okay. All right, so what do we want to do today? We want to go do some enhancements of more things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's say we wanted to enhance a photo. Let's say we want to enhance a photo some way.
Just for a start off, Jeff, how can I change this photo? Because that's something I want to be able to do and I don't know how to do it. How do I change the photo that I've selected?
Well, you can say change a photo. It means call up another photo.
Yeah, so how do I do that?
Okay, you just open the photo. You just do File, Open. If you want to stop doing this one, you have to close it. Now you can't close that one at the moment because you cannot see the closed button on that photo, right? You can't see the close button, but if you now you've made it smaller, now you can close it. Yes, now you can close it. Okay, just ask you want to discard changes. Yes, you do want to discard changes.
Yes. Now,
no, do that again. Say you want to close it. Do that close button thing again, close, and notice the message that says you can either save it, discard changes, or cancel. You click on cancel, which means do nothing. You want to discard the changes, click on discard changes.
Okay.
Okay, there you are. All right. Now, if you want to call up another image, you click on File and Open.
Okay.
Okay, you're going to go another image. So get another image you want. You got a colour photo there, Diane, that you want to do some work on? A more modern photo. Yeah, that one of the flower, that'd be all right.
Oh, this isn't oh, that's supposed to be a lorikeet. It says, okay.
Doesn't look like a lorikeet to me.
Okay, I've got this one here.
Open that one then.
While Di is loading that one, Jeff, how do I save the square that you put around the icon that you in your photo? How do I save that square? Like if Diane wanted to save the photo of the girl and she put a square around the girl, how do you save that?
The square that's around the girl or the photo of the square around the girl?
The photo of the square around the girl.
Well, that's all that photo is. That one we're looking at Diane at the moment, and there's 3 ladies in it, right? Just wanted to save that photo. Well, at this stage, there's no need to save it because we haven't done anything to it. It's assuming that you have done.
If you put a square around one of the people, and you want to cut the other 2 out, how do you save that square?
Okay, all right, simple. Well, Diane, if we go back to Diane's, if you do it for us, Diane, if you go to put you've already got the rectangle selection thing. If you just go and put a square around, say, the 3 heads only. If you go in there, click there, that's it, cap down, that'll do it, let it go. Right, so you've selected that. Now you've used one tool, and that tool is only the selection tool, all right? That's all that you've done.
I can't see Di's, I can only see Di's photo in miniature down below, Jeff. I can't see
Okay,
it.
if you want to see it bigger, just click on her name down below and it will come up bigger. You done that, Reg?
Yes.
Okay, now you can see it bigger on the main screen.
I can see it bigger on the main screen.
All right. Okay, now, if Diane just wanted to only save that portion of it, that part of the photo, what you'd have to do first thing you need to do is you'd need to crop it at that particular level. So you've just done the selection tool. You've just done select. You've just selected that area. So if you've there's a number of ways of, like all things in Gimp, there's a number of ways of doing this. But if you only wanted and you wanted to keep the rest of it, we could probably, what I would do, we could do it this way. If you go up to the tools menu, I can't see your menus, Diane. Oh yeah, they're tools. Okay. And under selection tools, go down to selection, and hasn't got what I want to do there. Tool, selection tool, rectangular tool, ellipse tool, okay. It's not what I want to do. I want to actually want to invert the selection. So I forget where invert and selection is.
We went to transform tools once before. I'm not sure if this is it. Align, move, crop.
Well, we could go to crop, and see what happens. Okay, and all that's done is given you the crop tool. Okay, I didn't want to do it this way, but we'll do it this way anyway, because as I said, there's always more than one way to do something in Gimp. Just draw across those dotted lines again, drag across.
Oh no, I don't like that. How can I undo? Sorry.
Just started it.
Yeah, done.
Okay.
So I've now cropped it.
Now all you do is put the pointer in the middle of that thing, put the pointer in the middle and click, left click.
Left click.
Left click. Yeah.
Done.
And there you are.
Okay.
So you've cropped it. Okay.
Right.
So Reg asked the question, right? What you seen how that was done, Reg? All right.
I'm just writing it down, Jeff. Pointer in the middle and left click.
Yeah, after you've done the selection, that's left click. Okay, and then that is now, all you do is then go to the file menu, all right? So I can't see it up the top there, Diane, because the left-hand toolbox is in the way. There you are. Go to file. And now you do not do save. If you want to save that image as a JPEG image or an image that other people can use, you then go down to, say, export as. So go down to export as. That's one up. That's it. Click on it. Okay. And it's got there, it says altered. Notice it's already got JPEG there. What you would do is usually probably change the name of it to something else, because otherwise it's going to go over the top of the original one. You just could put cropped to the end of it, where it says altered, change that to cropped. No, not at the end there. You have to leave the JPEG in. Backspace out. Keep going back. Put where it's got the word altered, just highlight that. And type in cropped. Yeah, you can type in anything, but just type cropped.
Yeah, done.
Okay, and now just press export. Down the bottom, I press click on export. File name does not have any known file extension. Please enter a file. Okay, you've chopped off the dot between the cropped and the JPEG, I think. Is there a dot there?
Yes, there is a dot there, but I've made a space.
Okay, you shouldn't have to put a space. It shouldn't be a space.
Okay.
It should be cropped dot and then J. Take that space out. Okay, and click on export again. The file name does not have any known file extension. Please enter a known extension or select a file format from the file format list. Well, the Oh, you've got all exported images. Okay, click on OK. There. See down the next thing, it says all exported images.
Yes.
At the bottom half. To the drop down on that, change it to a JPEG. JPEG. That one, that's it. There, click there. Okay, now click on export. What's it saying there? Okay, I don't know why. But just go up to the top where it's got JPG at the end of it. I think you're missing, you got an extra full stop. So click on there. Backspace out until you can go back to the G, to the P, and the crop, and the quick crop. Keep going back. One more. Now put, no, okay. Put full stop and JPG. Okay, now press export. I don't know why it wasn't doing it before.
There we go.
Okay, there it's worked this time. I don't know what, I think you had a comma or something else in there. I couldn't see it because I can't see it very well. Click on export. And there you are, it's done. If you went back to your file manager, you'd find you've now got that photo cropped like that, saved.
Good.
All right?
Yes.
You want to go back and look on your file manager? Go down to file manager down on your taskbar.
File manager. Oh, okay. That's this.
And where was all that stuff?
Oh.
Where did we save it to? I can't remember. Not in this area. It's not in this area. I think it was in. You're on. Go back to Gimp again. Go back to Gimp on the taskbar. Okay, go to Files, File Export again. Now you're in an edit, Diane. You're in edit. You're not on file.
Sorry.
Go into export. And the directory you're in, you appear to be on the desktop.
Okay.
Okay, that's the desktop. Okay.
There it is.
Close that menu.
There it's there. I've got it.
I know it's there, but
Yes.
we can see that's there. We can't just close that window. Okay, go back to your file manager again, and you have to go to your desktop to see it. No, file manager. Your file manager's on the taskbar.
Oh, sorry.
That's the file.
Yeah.
In okay. Now, on the left axis, you got underneath that desktop. No, over to on the left-hand side. Right over to the left.
Yeah,
no, over to the left.
I've
where you've
it.
got quick access. No. Okay.
You're on the right-hand side, Diane.
Oh, now I can see
Go
it.
to the left. Go to the opposite side.
It's all right. Doesn't matter. All I'm saying is the desktop things on the left-hand side. Okay, so you can see the one that you've cropped there. Okay. All right. Okay, so we want to enhance some photos now. Let's say we want to enhance some photos. Okay. If you want to call up a photo reg too and share your screen and call up a photo. All right. You do screen share and call up a photo, and we'll use both of your screens.
How do I get rid of Di's screen, full screen?
You don't. You just leave it there. All you got to do is go back to Gimp at the bottom of your screen. You've got Gimp on your taskbar at the bottom of your screen.
Right.
Okay, just click on there.
Yes.
Oh, you want to get back to the Google Hangout. Well, you just go to. Sorry, my apologies. You go to where the Google. You just go to your Google Chrome, whichever program you got that's running it. On your taskbar at the bottom of down to your taskbar.
Yes, Google Chrome. Oh, right.
Yeah, and somewhere on there will be that.
Yeah.
One.
So click in the center of that.
You click on that. I don't see your screen, Reg, at the moment.
Click on the X, Jeff, or the center of the screen?
No, don't click on the X. No, no. Just click on the Google Hangout, the Hangout screen, so you open it so you can see it.
Not working.
No, well, down on your task. I can't see your taskbar at the moment, so you need to go to your taskbar at the bottom on the bottom of your screen. Click on the Google Chrome and the part that's showing the Hangout.
And I bring up Diane's screen.
No. Then you just leave that screen. All I want you to do is, can you see your own screen there? You're in the Hangout now, are you? Just go to the normal wing where you do your screen share for me for the Hangout. So go over to the left-hand side and the little green button. You're actually looking at the Hangout now, are you?
Okay. Share your screen, and I click on share.
That's right.
I brought Diane's up again.
That's right, because you're sharing your screen, which is looking at Diane's screen. Don't worry about that. I can see your screen now with Reg on it, and you look like at Diane's screen. Okay. I want you to go into Gimp. So go down to your taskbar and go into Gimp.
Okay. All right. I clicked on the square and it's brought up Gimp. So I go to File.
Open.
Open.
Yeah.
And
a photo, doesn't matter. Any photo that you want.
Pictures.
Okay.
I just have to sort one out.
If you can't see the photo, if you click on the preview on the right-hand side there, you'll see it. There we are. There's one of a big bomb. That'll do. It's a nice big orange colour. We'll change the colour of that or something.
Okay.
That's something.
That's a torpedo.
A torpedo. Okay. Can you see Reg's screen, Diane?
No. No, because
you want to be able to see Reg's screen? You've got Gimp. Okay.
Yeah,
by the way, just so that both people know how to do this, if we're in a Hangout like this, rather than me explaining it each time, and you want to be able to see,
I've got Reg's screen.
You can see Reg's. Click it, you can see Reg's screen. Okay. And if you want to see, go back to your own screen, you can just click on your own name. It's at the bottom there. All right. You're doing a screen share, or you can just click on the Gimp's icon, which will bring you back to Gimp, so you can see what you're looking at when you're doing a Gimp. Okay. All right. Now, Diane, you've switched yourself off. Now, we'll have to wait for Diane to come back again now, Reg, because she switched herself off.
Okay, Jeff.
We'll just, wait for a second until she comes back on. All right. Hopefully. She knows how to go back to the email and bring herself back up. One of the things that you don't do is when you're in these screens is you don't click on the Google Hangout screen and close that. If you do that, you're coming out of Google Hangout and you jump out of the Hangout. Dying to come back, hopefully. While we're doing that, Reg, if you looking at your screen there, let's say you wanted to change the color of, you want to get rid of that big orange bit on your thing. Okay, how could you select the orange bit? Okay.
Well, you could choose the toolbox and tool options, I guess. And
which one do you want to choose?
I choose the rectangular one.
Well, rectangular is not going to be much good because the color bit is not rectangular.
Okay, I'll use the round one then.
Okay, we'll go with that one then.
Okay. Click on that one.
Yep. Drag into the middle of the screen.
Yes.
Okay, go to the round bit of the torpedo towards the end of it. There we are. Okay. No, not the link, the other bit. Now drag across there, drag somehow and see how it looks. Open up a bit more. Notice the round bit. Right, let it go now. But notice you can actually make the round bit to be the shape that you actually, part of the shape that you want. If you put it at the pointer in the middle of that round bit now, you can move that around and say, make it so that it's at the shape of the end of the torpedo. And then you can actually grab the corners of it and put it in where you want it. So it follows the shape of the round bit of the torpedo. Put the point, yeah, that's about it there. Okay, Diane's back on. Okay, Diane, just a little, you there, Diane?
Yeah. I don't know what.
Just a hint.
I somehow or other managed to get.
I know exactly what happened. What happened is you went to the Google Chrome window and you shut it down.
Okay.
Right? So it's important that you don't Chrome down, because if you shut Google Chrome down, you're going to come out of the Hangout. Okay?
Yeah, okay. I don't know how I did that. I certainly didn't mean to. All I was doing was I clicked on here and it said you. So I thought that was me. I was looking for
must have clicked on the close box.
Yeah.
Not on the thing. Yeah. So when you click on a window, you're going to make sure you click in the middle of the window, not on the close part.
Yeah.
If you look at Reg's screen now, Diane, Reg is currently doing right is actually selecting we're using the round tool, and he's trying to select only that part of the torpedo. Can you see Reg's screen?
Yes, I can.
You can?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's only trying to select that part of the torpedo. Now, interesting, Reg, you did a great job there of doing it all, but then you clicked outside of the rectangle and you got rid of the rectangle again. So you have to start all over again. So Reg is actually making it bigger. Drag it out, making it bigger. Now you're moving it. You've got to understand the difference between moving the selection area and making it bigger. No, to make it bigger, you grab one of the outside rectangles. Now you got it, Reg. Okay, all right. You might want to do the same thing, Diane. Go to a selection tool and use the round selection tool and see if you can do it.
I'm going to lose you though, because I can't see my name on here.
That's well.
That's how come I lost it before. I was trying to get my page up. I've got you, Reg, and Reg's picture, and I don't know what's on at the side of it.
The one that says you is you, but that's only showing you as the thing. You want actually.
It's saying me, but it's saying me, but it's got Reg's picture.
I know, because that's you're looking at Reg's screen.
Now I've clicked it. And I still haven't got mine. All I've got is.
It doesn't. Yeah, all you're getting is you're still looking at your screen and you're still file sharing. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. You're going back to the Reg's screen. If you want to get back to Gimp, you go back to your taskbar and click on Gimp on the taskbar. That's not it. That one, yeah. Yeah,
that's Gimp.
Okay. I'll click on it. Wait, it started, has it, or you?
Yes,
you shut Gimp down, did you? You had shut Gimp down.
I don't know what I did. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I clicked on Reg's thing because it said you.
Okay.
Which is what you've just said, and then it all went.
That is you. That is you. But it's you looking, because you're doing a screen share. Reg is doing a screen share. You're looking at you looking at Reg. Okay. Anyway, doesn't matter. Open up your file again. Okay. I'll go back to Reg to have a look at what Reg is doing.
Okay.
Okay.
How do I?
So you've got it reasonably shaped there, Reg. Okay.
Yeah.
Just to show, if you wanted to get rid of that completely. All right.
If you wanted to get rid of that completely.
Yeah. How would you do it?
I'm buggered if I know.
Okay. Just press the delete key on the keyboard.
Oh dear.
Press the delete key. Yeah, press it. There we are, it's gone. All right. You've deleted that portion of the photo. Press Control Z, which puts it back again. Control Z. Now it puts it back again. Okay. All right. And also you press Control Z obviously more than once, Reg. When I tell you to press something on the keyboard, you hold it down and press it once and once only. You held the Control Z, the Z key down, which means it got rid of the last undo and also got rid of the selection. Right? Select that area again. I'll just show you that same thing again so you understand. Okay, so now you're already in the selection tool. Just drag it so you've got a selection bit in the middle. Okay, that'll do. Grab a corner so it drags down. Where are you at, Diane, at the moment?
I'm just looking on the little thing. I'll click on it and get it up. Yeah, there it is.
That'll do. Just just go back to Reg. On your one, Reg, now just press delete now. Press delete, the delete key.
Control and Z. Oh, just delete.
No, delete key. The delete key.
Delete. Okay.
Delete key deletes what is currently selected. Now hold the Control key down and press Z once and take your finger off straight away. Notice the selection is still selected.
Yes.
Notice that? Okay. Can you see this, Diane?
Yeah, I'm watching.
Okay. Let's just do that process again. Press the delete key. That means it deleted that particular area. Now hold down the Control key and press Z once only. Now hold the Control key and press Z again. Notice the selection's disappeared now.
Right.
Yeah.
You'll notice that? Okay. So Control Z means delete means delete. Control Z means undo. If any key on the keyboard, you hold it down. You hold the key down. You know when you're on a any part of a computer, if you go into anything and you hold a key down, it repeats the key.
Right.
No, I didn't know that. That's good.
You weren't aware of that, Diane?
No, I wasn't. No.
Just diversify for a session. Just diversify a little bit out of Gimp remote so you understand this, because if you don't understand this, it's going to be difficult in Gimp. I'll go back to you, Diane. So I'm looking at your screen, sharing Reg's screen at the moment. Okay. If you just go down to click on Start on the Start button. Click on Start and type in Notepad. Type in Note, N-O-T-E. Okay, and it's got Notepad up the top there. Click on Notepad, so Notepad will come up. Okay, Notepad's here. Okay, put your finger on the A key and press it and release it quickly. The A key on the keyboard.
Done.
Only one A appeared.
Yeah.
Okay, now can you watch what Diane's doing, Reg? Can you see what she's doing?
I can't see Diane's screen, Jeff.
Okay, just click on down on the bottom where it's got the name Diane. You'll see there. If it isn't, you'll have to click on the Google Chrome thing and then click on Diane. Can you see it now, Reg?
No, I can't see. Google Hangouts is sharing.
Yeah, click on the Google Hangouts. You've got to click on the Google Hangouts. If each time after you share your screen, if you want, yeah, that's it. Now you can look at it. Now you can see it there. Okay. All right. Now
I'm still on my screen, Jeff.
Okay, click on the one that says Diane at the bottom.
I can't see Diane's name anywhere.
Okay. That's because she's got my. Okay, that's because she's got. Go to the one to the extreme right. The notepad thing on it. Click on that. That's Diane's screen.
Extreme right on the taskbar.
Down on the bottom, not on the taskbar. Down on the bottom where you can see three boxes. You can see my face. There's one that says Reg, and there's one that's a white box.
No,
go to the one that's the white box.
I can't even see
that. I can see it.
I can't even see.
Over to the right more. Okay, hold on.
No, I can't see either your face or Di's.
Okay, that's because. Okay, click on the Google Chrome icon at the bottom of the screen in the taskbar.
I can see your face.
Okay, now come up into the come up to the one that's my face and click on that. No, the big face there. Click there. Okay, now you can see. Now it says Jeff, and the one on the left is Diane's one. Click the one to the left of Jeff.
There's nothing past you.
No, I can see three buttons. There's one to the left.
I can see it.
There you are. Now you got it. Now you can see it, can't you, Reg? You saw it then. It just jumped on. I don't know what you clicked on, but you jumped it.
I didn't click on anything. Diane must have clicked.
No, not touching anything.
There we are.
Jumping. I can see your name, Jeff, and your face in another square. And
okay, there's a square to the left of the one that my name's Jeff. Click on that one.
In the middle?
Yeah. There we are. Now you're looking at Diane's screen. Okay.
No.
I'm sorry, this is very confusing. You're looking at Diane's screen. Okay. I'll go back to Diane.
Blank screen. Untitled notepad.
Yeah, that's right. That's Diane's screen.
That's what we're on.
That's exactly, that is Diane.
Oh,
that's what we're trying to show. All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, Diane, I want you to put your finger over the Q key and press it down and release it. Okay. Now, this time what I want you to do is before you do it, I'm going to tell you what I want you to do. I want you to hold your finger on the Q key and hold it down for 3 seconds and then let it go. But watch what happens on your screen as you do it.
Yeah. You get a
okay, did you notice what happened?
Yeah.
You repeat it. Now, I just need to explain that. What that is that's the automatic repeat function of the keyboard. So at one stage before, Reg actually pressed a key. I asked him to press Control Z, and he held down the Control key, and he pressed and held down the Z key, so it repeated. What I'd like you to do now, Diane, is press the backspace key once, and let it go. Now, this time, hold the backspace key down. Hold it down for 3 seconds. And notice they all disappear. Now, that happens with all the keyboard keying functions, happens with all of them. So when you're in Gimp and you press Control and then Z, if you hold the Z down, undo all the previous things that you've done. So it's very important that when you press Control Z, you press Control and press and release the Z key quickly. Okay. Control down, but you're pressing the Z key quickly. Okay, that was my point of explanation. Okay, you can close Notepad there then, Diane. Okay, righto. Okay, and then Diane, you can read your screen. You've still got going screen. So everybody go back to your Gimp screen. Go back to your screen. All right. Okay. And I can see Reg's one, and I can see Diane. Where's your photo, Diane? Haven't you opened it yet?
When I was trying to get back to the Hangout, I had to put "Don't save."
Let me just explain a couple of things. One of the things that to get it out of the hang, whenever you're in any computer program, you do not have to close another program to go and open another program.
Okay.
You know what I mean? The whole idea of Windows is you can have multiple programs open at the one time. And what both you and Reg seem to fail to not understanding is that you think you've got to get rid of something on the screen to be able to get back of what you need to do. You don't have to do that. Everything you want is on the taskbar. So if you had Gimp running, if you didn't have Gimp running and you wanted to get Gimp running and you got Google Chrome running, you don't have to close Google Chrome or Gimp, start another program. All you do is just click on the bottom and start it.
Okay.
Not a problem. Okay.
Do
you understand? Do you understand that concept?
Yes, I get you what you're saying, and I admit that I forget that. I do.
Okay, all right.
How do I
All right,
get
then.
my picture back now?
Well, how did you get it up before? What did you do before?
Oh, file,
Yep.
new, no.
Well, if you didn't know, you could try it, couldn't you?
New, no.
Does that say anything about opening files? No. Okay.
I think it's select. No, it's not select.
No, I'll give you a hint. It is definitely to do with file.
Oh, okay, file. Okay, file. Open.
You reckon?
Okay.
There we go. Okay, that's where you open.
I want desktop. And I want to find the one that says Rita crop. That's
You
it.
can do the crop one. That'll do. Those will work on that one.
Okay. Thank you.
That's all right. Okay. All right. And the other thing is, the more you do this, the more you understand it. Obviously, one of the I can say, I think, Diane, the reason you've had a problem with this is because you haven't used File Open a lot before, have you?
I haven't. No.
Well,
I mean, I could have gone down here to File Manager and got it up from there, couldn't I? But would it have come into Gimp?
Yes, you would have to drag it into Gimp then.
Oh, okay.
Open File Manager, you could have dragged it into Gimp. So there's more than one way of opening a file, right? That's for sure. Okay. All right. So what we want to do now is do some enhancements of the photo. Okay. There's various things we can do that we did last week. I think we increased the brightness and the contrast, right?
Yeah.
But there's some many other things that you can do with photos, right? But while doing some more elaborate things, all right? So if you didn't know how to do this, I've actually found a video, and it's on my website of how to enhance photos. So we'll go to my website. So if both of you go down to click on Google Chrome, so you bring up the Chrome screen. Okay. Go to where your Hangouts are or any other screen, doesn't matter, anyone's. No, you've gone to the desktop, Diane. Google Chrome screen, okay. And open up a new tab. Remember, right up the top, you can open a new tab. Okay, just click on yours, Reg, here, you're opening a new tab as well, okay. And my website is Jeff, just start typing Jeff. If it comes up, it says jeff.net, there we are, jeff.net.au. Go down to click on that one. Okay. You're doing the same thing?
I've got...
that's the wrong one. I don't know why that's happened. Type up the top again, Jeff. Just click on Jeff. No, highlight. Delete all that. Yeah. Okay, it's this one near the top, Diane. No. No, you've got to type. You left the www in. Get rid of all that.
Oh, okay.
Get rid of all of that. Okay. Now just type Jeff. Okay.
Redirect page.
Okay.
Which one is it? It's
the bottom one.
This one.
Oh, you've already. That's the Gimp. Okay, go to that one. Yeah, that'll do.
Okay.
All right.
Now
okay, and just check it. Reg, have you called up my page, Reg? No, you haven't.
Are you going to go to this YouTube one of these YouTube ones?
Yeah, just a minute. Okay, Reg must have. Did you go out, Reg? Come back in again. Yes. You're in twice now, Reg. You're in twice. On two computers.
No, I'm still on the same.
I've got you. Oh, no, it's okay. You only do once. But it is not there. Okay. All right. You there, Reg? I've got Reg as showing, but he's not coming up. I think he's on 2 separate computers. All right. And he's back again. You're on 2 computers, Reg. Is that right?
No, I'm still on the same computer. And no other.
I don't know why I'm
computer
showing you up twice. You're only showing one. If you want to start up the same thing again, Reg, or we can just watch it on Diane's screen if you want to. Do you want to do that? All right, Diane. Yep. If you scroll down a fair bit, and it says, "What can you do with Gimp?" Scroll down. The Gimp user interface. More scroll down. Classification. Wide function. Suggested learning procedure. Learn only what you want to do. Okay, stop there. Okay, scroll. So learning what you want to do is up the top. Okay, make your photos look better. Okay, Gimp tutorial. Okay, it's got a YouTube clip there. If you click on that and open that up.
We're at Link. We wanted to show you how we created our amazing new website with Wix.
Wait till that comes up and skip the ad. Skip the ad.
Look good online. Our brand just feels good.
You skip on the ad first, Ryan.
And they're actually fully designed websites.
Ryan, if you can please click on skip ad.
You can change anything.
Okay. Now click on the pause button on the video. Click on your pause button. That's it. Okay. All right. So this is a video. This guy's done a video that shows you how to actually enhance a photo. So what he's actually going to do is copy the photo to another part, so you have another layer. Believe it or not, he's going to blur the photo, and then he's going to bring back the original photo that's blurred and makes it look enhanced. All right. We can watch the video, or we can watch it individually, all right, on your screens, and then go back and do each step, or we can do each step as we're going along. What do you want to do? You want to do each step as we go along?
I'd like to watch the thing through.
No, I know. I'm saying, you'd rather watch the whole thing through and then go back and do it again?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's not a problem. So press play and play it. No, that's not the play button. Diane, that's not. Okay. Okay. Watch it. Okay. Go back. Go with your go back with your back button to the previous video.
Okay.
And now you got it. Okay. Now press play.
It's already playing.
Much better, and this is inspired by an old photo link tutorial. I'm going to include a link in the description for that tutorial if you want to check it out. And I'm going to be using pretty much the same tricks, except that I experimented a little and maybe improved on it a little bit. Of course, the first thing we need is a photograph, and once we have that open in Gimp, we can use this option here to make 2 copies of the original layer. And now
you press pause now, Diane.
Tap there. Then we go to the colors menu.
Okay. So what he did is he went through and made 2 copies of the image. Right? So he went over to the right-hand side and went down and said, "Copy the layer." So if I explain as we go through, you'll have a better idea what you're having. So if you go back to your Gimp screen, Diane, and the same with you, Reg, and I'll do Diane's first, and then we'll follow with Reg's.
Now, which of these?
Click on Gimp at the bottom.
Oh, click on Gimp at the bottom. Okay.
Okay.
Now go up here.
Okay. All right. Now, can you see Diane's screen, Reg?
Yes.
Okay. So go up to where it's got that thing. So this bit on the right-hand side is the layers window. All right. So what he did is he right-clicked on that. So right-click. And you'll notice down the bottom, somewhere further down, it says duplicate layer. I can't see it.
Yeah, done.
And you'll notice there's a layer there. He actually wanted that done twice. So go up to the first one again. No, the first one. Do the same thing, duplicate layer. So up higher. Okay, so now you've got 3 copies of the same layer. Now what that means is you've got the image in front of you, you've got another image behind that one that you can't see at this particular point in time, and it's exactly the same as the first one, and a third image of that.
Okay.
Okay, so let's get Reg to do exactly the same thing. So we'll go back to Reg. Okay, now if you share your screen, Reg, so I can see it, otherwise I can't do it. You use screen share. You know how to screen share, Reg? You've got to go. You're going to do it. Okay, that's it. I can see it. Now that you've screen shared, if you go to Gimp on the bottom of your screen.
Yes.
Click on that. Okay, we'll do the same thing. Now, you need to do the same thing with the layers of your one. Now, by the way, by doing this, we're doing it actually 3 times. We're seeing it in the video. Reg is doing it. So we're doing a good thing of training. Repetitive work, repeating thing, duplicate layer, and you've happened, it already happened, do it again, duplicate layer. So you've now got 3 layers of it. Okay, all right, so if Reg, you click back on Diane's screen. Diane's doing now, okay, all right, and yep. Diane, while you're there, I'm looking at a screen on the screen. If you go back to the Google Chrome, you can go back to your video on Google Chrome. Click on there, and go to the one with the video. That's it. Okay. All right. Just go back on the video a little bit. You know how to go back on the video. If you get the little red bar, bring it back a little bit more. That's enough. Now click on play, and we'll watch that same thing again. Watch him do the same thing. See what he says to do next.
We select the top layer, then we go to the colors menu and we choose the Desaturate option, then change the shade of gray based on luminosity and click OK. Then go back to
press pause again, Brian.
Work option.
So he went over to the colors thing and went to Desaturate. Okay, so Diane, if you press on Gimp, down on Gimp again. So we're not only teaching you how to use Gimp, I'm teaching you how to follow a video that tells you how to use Gimp, that sort of thing. So what he's going to do, let me explain it, and then he's going to make it negative, and then he's going to blur it, and then he's going to bring back the colors and bring them through, and makes the photo actually look better. But anyway, let's watch what we do. So if you do the same thing, if you go up to colors on the menu, no, on your menu, that's it. Go down to where it says Desaturate. It's in the top block. That's it. And I don't know which one he used. He used Lumacy, did he? I can't remember. I think he used Lumacy. Go to Lumacy. Click on the Lumacy one. Okay. Now click on OK. And notice what happened.
Not a lot.
So that's what happened.
Not a lot.
Yes, something did happen.
Yeah. Okay.
No, something did happen.
Okay.
Just to prove it, press Control-Z.
Oh, we lost the color. Yeah.
That's right. Okay. Now do the same thing again. So if you're ever doing something you don't notice what happens, press Control-Z and it'll go back to the stage you're at before. So no, you're in the wrong command. That was Desaturate. Color. Desaturate. So it made it thing. And we changed it to Lumacy. Oh, it doesn't matter. Hopefully it's going to work anyway. All right. Okay. Because the other thing is, just by the way, if you are following these videos, unless you do exactly the same steps as they do, it may not work. For example, you just did it and you just clicked the first one. When he did it, I think he used the second one. Do Control-Z again. Back to color. Go to that same thing again. Go to colors. Go to Lumacy. Desaturate. So he used Lumacy, not brightness.
Oh, sorry.
No, you did it again. You did it again. That's right. That's it.
What do you want me
to do? It. Control-Z. Control-Z. Okay, go to colors. Go down to Desaturate. Okay. Notice there's 3 options. Lumacy. Now, before you click on OK, just whenever you're using a computer and you're learning how to use a computer, you don't go fast. You go very slow. If you're learning how to drive a car, 100 kilometers an hour to start with, so you go slow. And if you stop and look at the screen, what other things does it say on the screen, this window?
Lightness or average.
Yeah, but what other things does it say as well?
Choose the shade of grey. Help.
Yeah,
Reset.
where's it say choose a shade of grey?
Up here. Choose the shade of grey based on.
Okay, right. But also it's got help, it's got reset, it's got okay, it's got cancel. You've got lots of things there. Okay, all we want to do is prove that if you jump over things very quickly, you miss things. You have to look at things in a lot of detail as you're going through. So click on OK. All right, I'll go and have a quick look at Reg's screen now. All right, if you want to look at Reg's screen. You there, Reg? Okay, you're looking at Diane's screen. You click back on Gimp yourself, Reg, and we'll do the same thing on yours.
Yes.
Okay. Rightio. So we're going to do the same thing. Can you remember what they are from what you just did? Yeah, colours.
Go to colours, desaturate,
Okay.
and
Then what?
luminosity, and okay.
Luminosity.
Luminosity.
That's how you pronounce it. I call it lumacy. I don't pronounce things very good. So Reg is even more. Reg's one stands out even more because he had a lot more colour in his and so on. Okay. All right, we'll go back to Diane. Okay, go back to Diane then, and we'll get Diane now, if you would. Diane, please go back to, that's right, Chrome, back to the video. Right now, I think you actually gone part, we'll go back on the video a little bit. So notice, by the way, it's at 57 seconds, 46 seconds, that'll do. Okay, click on play there. Let's see what he says.
Then change the shade of gray based on luminosity. Click OK. Then go back to the colors menu and choose the invert option. Next,
okay. See what he said there?
Go to the invert. Go to colors and choose. Okay.
Press pause. Press pause.
Sorry. He said go to colors. Go to the invert option.
That's right. I said it depends on what you want to do. I suggest that when you're learning these things, you play a few seconds. You can even go back, play it again, especially if you can't hear what they say. But he did say go to what did he say? Go to color invert, was it?
Well,
I forgot already.
He's got a foreign language, so yeah, it's a bit hard for me to follow. But I think he said go to colors and invert. So if we go back and have a look.
Let's check. Let's go back on the video and play it again just to make sure. No, go back on the video. Go back to the video just to make sure, because I forget. I've forgotten already. Okay, back on the video. There we are. Go back a little bit more. Before it inverts. That's it. Now, what's his press play? What's he doing? Press play. You get ready to stop it again.
Next, we go to the filters menu.
No.
No, you haven't got far enough back. Press pause. Press pause.
Then go back to the colors menu and choose the invert option.
Yeah, that's it.
The color invert. But can I just give you another suggestion, Diane? I've noticed. Right? Can I just give you another suggestion? When you're using the video and you're watching things on videos, back it again and take it back a little bit, and I'll show you how to do this. Take the video back a little bit more. Okay, that's enough. Okay. All right. Put the pointer on the play button, and you'll notice the play button, when you click on it, it changes from play to pause and pause to play. So if you click on play now, let it go for 2 seconds, and then click again now. Click again now. Click again. You're not clicking fast enough. You can actually pause it in a fraction of a second. Press play and click it again. Click it again now. Click it again now. See how quick you can start and stop the video?
Yes.
So,
Jeff, couldn't we get this YouTube up and get my tube up as well as an extra one, so that I don't know?
Couldn't we get? No, we can't. We could have them both on the screen at the same time, is what you mean?
Yeah.
Yes, we could do that. I don't want to do that at the moment. I don't want to confuse things. I'll do that a little bit later on.
Okay.
All right then. Okay.
We're going to go back to the
All
picture. Right. Do what he said.
Click on color.
He said invert, didn't he?
Yep. Yep. What happened?
I presume it inverted.
It's
Good one, Di. What does invert mean?
Change black to white and white to black, I think.
Yes, it changed it from a positive to a negative.
Yeah.
You know, your black, your slides. That's what the slides look like. So inverted it. So what was white is black, and what was black is white. Okay, I'll quickly jump back to Reg and get him to do the same thing. Okay, Reg, go back to your GIMP screen.
Yes.
Okay, righto. So what was it?
Colors. Invert.
Yep. And there we are. Interesting. Notice your one, Reg. Torpedo, part of the bit that was, we changed it from yellow to black and white. Obviously, it was a certain grayscale. The bit that's a torpedo, some of it's darker than the other bits.
Yeah, that where the light shines on it and the flashlight.
No, probably, yeah. It's interesting to watch the colour scheme. So as you're doing these things, you should watch. Okay, I'll go back to Diane again, and we'll have a look at Diane's screen, and now there's inverted it. Okay, we'll go back to the video again, Diane. Okay, rightio, and I'd go back a little, just go back a little bit, because otherwise you're going to miss a bit of it. And by the way, when you are going back, if you want to know, I don't know if you realise that when you put the pointer on the red bit, it actually tells you how far along that pointed part is.
Yeah.
So okay, so you can do things like that. Okay, so press the play and get ready to click on it again when you want to stop it.
Choose the invert option. Next, we go to the filters menu and we choose the blur option.
Filter and blur now.
Okay, go, let it go for a while. All right, so we're going to do, okay, we're keeping going.
And here I'm going to enter 20. Now, let's see how this looks on the detail. Depending on the photograph, you may need to use more blur, or you can even experiment with it. I think this is the size of the photograph here, you can see it. And I'm using 20 blur. So if you have a twice bigger photo, you can use 40, for example. Then click OK to apply it. Now the next thing I'll do is
press pause now, Diane.
It's there to about.
Okay. All right. So we said go to, and I forget how we got to blur. I think it was image blur, wasn't it?
No. I knew
it. What was it?
I don't know. I said it at the time.
Okay, we'll go back and we'll do that. Go back and do that bit again. Okay. Stop. Pause it there. Actual fact, we could pause it right at the bit where you want to go back a little bit further. Just go back again a little. Okay. And now press play and try and pause it. So press pause now.
Sorry, Jeff, I can't hear him and you at the same time. I don't know what I'm supposed to be listening to.
Okay. What I want you to do is pause it right when he's got that menu open so we can see what's on the menu.
Okay.
Invert option.
We've done that.
Next, we go to the filters menu.
Filter.
The blur option.
Filter and blur.
Okay, righto. That's where we know where it is. Okay, good. And by the way, it's just a matter of practice of doing those things if you're following what those people are doing as to how he does it. Okay, you're going to have a go at it, Diane? Filter, blur, the blur. Okay, you got to do it again. Filter, blur, come straight down, cross to blur.
I'm not getting the menu up that he got.
Here you come. There it is. I don't know why. Filter blur, go to across down to blur.
Well, there's repeat blur, there's blur there.
No, no blur, no blur. Go across to blur. That's the one he had.
Yeah.
Go across to blur. Click on there. You're not clicking on.
Yeah, I have
Click
before. I've done it 3 times now, and I have not.
Okay. Well, blur screen. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
No, you're in Desaturate.
Okay.
Cancel that. I don't know why your blur's not working. Cancel that. Okay, that's probably why, because that one was still open. Filter, get a blur. Blur. Cross to blur. It's not coming up. Why? The only thing I can think of is it's behind the screen that you're currently on, but it's not.
Now that's come up again, and I never got that. I never touched anything. No, that's not my fault.
Not mine either. I didn't do nothing.
If you click,
Okay, all right, I don't know why it's doing.
I was trying to move
Okay,
this
try it.
in case it was somewhere over here.
No, that's all right. That's just the videos behind it. That's not a problem. Try it again one more time. Filter. Go down to. It's got recent.
Are you sure it wasn't one of these others? Gaussian blur?
I'm not sure. We'll try it.
Yes. This is
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. So we were on the wrong one. Well, that's it. What we should have done is gone back and watched the video. Okay.
Oh,
and what he did is he changed the horizontal.
He changed it to 40.
He changed it to something. Did he? Okay. Change it to 40.
Yeah.
You've got a good memory, Diane. I couldn't remember that. Type in 40.
Yeah, I've got 40.
It's 4.0. No, it's not
Is
40.
That not
it's 4.0.
Oh, okay.
It's not 40. It's 4.0. Whoop, too far. You can key the figure in, Diane. You can just drag over that and key over the figure. There's 104 there. Just type 40. Okay, okay, and tap. All right. Now press OK.
What? Do I need the dot?
No, you don't need the dot.
Wow.
Notice it blurred it a hell of a lot. That
Yeah.
might be a bit too much. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Okay, that's worked. All right. You want to have a go, Reg?
Okay.
All right. All right, hold on. I'll just bring it down to your screen. I'm waiting for your screen to come up, Reg. There we are. All right. So go up to filters, blur, Gaussian blur. Second one. I thought it was the first one. Okay, there's the thing. Want to change that horizontal one to 40. If you just drag over the 5 and press tab, there we are, and click on OK. Just gone through and done the whole thing. And see it's blurred? So the photo's blurred?
Yes, definitely.
You wouldn't think blurring a photo was going to enhance it, would you? But anyway, that's how we go. All right, let's keep going back. All right, I'll go back to Diane's thing. I find it amazing that by blurring a photo you can enhance it. But anyway. Okay, back to Diane's screen. Rightio. And all right, if you just play the video from that point, Diane, we'll see what happens he does after he blurs it.
Then here I'm going to
Yeah. Then he types in the 40.
now let's see how this looks.
Get ready. Put your pointer on the pause thing. Ready to pause it, Diane.
You were talking when he was doing that number, and I couldn't hear him again.
Okay, doesn't matter. Keep playing then. Keep playing.
Use more blur, or you can even experiment with it. I think with This is the size of the photograph. Here you can see it, and I'm using 20 blur. So if you have a twice bigger photo, you can use 40, for example, and click OK to apply it. Now the next thing I will do is reduce the opacity of this layer to about 35. Then I'm going to right click on it and choose the option merge down. Now on this layer, I'm going to...
Okay, press pause. So we changed the opacity to about 25 and then did a merge down. Righto. So let's see what that is and why we're doing that. Okay. And I'm not sure which image he was on when he did it. So we'll have a bit of a go at it and see what happens. Okay. Righto. So go into your GIMP thing. Okay. Up the top there where it's got opacity on the right hand side under the layers brush, you'll notice you've got opacity. And drag it. Now grab the right, no, not the little arrows, just about there. Click there, click. Click. No, not on the arrow, not on the arrows. That's it. Now it's just down to 99. Click that bar and drag back. Now you're back to 57. Now keep dragging until you get to about 20, roughly 25. Notice what's happening as you're doing it?
Picture's coming back again.
The picture's coming back. Now the reason being is you're changing the opacity. Now opacity means not being able to see through. We're making it so you can see through, so there's less opacity. So it means part of the color is now coming back through that thing, okay? All right, you've done that. I'll get Reg to do the same thing. So we'll go back to Reggie. Is that all right to call you Reggie, Reg?
Sure.
Okay. All right, okay, not a problem. Okay, so then we,
especially girls.
On your one. Say again?
Especially girls or ladies.
Girls, like you're making me call Reggie by the girls, do you?
Reggie.
Okay, all right. So if you go to your GIMP screen, you're on your GIMP screen there.
Yeah.
Click on the opacity. Click there. Click there. You've already dropped it back to about 50 by the look of it, and some of the colours coming through. Now drag to the left until it comes back to about 25. That's it. Good. That's all right. Okay. Righto. Okay, so that's what he does. Now, the next thing he does is what's called a merge down. Now, I remember this, so what he's done. So we'll go back to the video and check it anyway, because I've done this a couple of times myself, but I want to go back because I'm not a particularly good memory. We'll find out. I'll go back to Diane's screen. I'll go back to Diane. All right. Now, you've gone back a little bit in the video. Just press play again, then Diane will watch what he says.
Bigger photo, you can use 40, for example. Then click OK to apply it. Now, the next thing I'll do is...
I don't think we did that, Jeff. I don't remember doing the click OK to apply it, did we?
Yes, we did. Yeah, we did.
Okay. Okay.
There to about 35. Then I'm going to right click on it and choose the option merge down. Now on this layer, I'm going to select the mold and change it to green merge. Now you can see before and after. You see how much more vibrant are the colors.
Okay, press pause. Now forget the last bit he did, but what he did is he went up and he went up to the top of the image and he said do a thing called merge down. And I'll explain what that means in a minute. But he also then did another thing after that. What we'll do is we'll get you get back to switch back to your GIMP one, Diane. Okay. Now go to your the top image over on your brush layers.
Here.
No, on where your brush layers are, your layers brushes. Over on the right hand side, the right menu, the right hand menu. That's your left, Diane. Your right's the other side, the other left.
Sorry. Okay.
Go to the top image, the top one, further down, further down. Okay, click on that. Now right-click on it and go down to where it says Merge Down. I'm trying to find it.
Up the top.
Up the top, sorry, Diane.
Just about fifth down, Di.
Yeah, yeah, I
That's-
got it.
Click on that.
Yeah.
Now what
done.
that has done is it's merged the first and the second image.
Yeah.
So it's taken the blurred image and the next image and merged them, the black and white image and the color image, and merged the two together.
Yeah.
So they're now one image, right? Okay, sorry, I say that again. I've said that wrong. I have to apologize. It's taken the first layer and the second layer and merged them together to one layer. We had 3 layers before, now we've only got 2. The first layer, which was the black and white layer, and the second layer, which was the a color layer, and has merged the two together. All right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what it's done. Okay. Now, the next thing he does is he changes some of the merging options. So we'll go back and watch what he does that again, and then I'll do both things with Reg. Okay. All right. So if you go back to the video, take it back a little bit. There we are. That'll do. It's far enough. Press play.
To apply it. Now the next thing I will do is reduce the opacity of this layer to about 35.
Yeah, we did all that bit. Yeah, okay. Keep going, let it keep going.
Right click on it and choose the option Merge Down. Now on this layer, I'm going to select the mode and change it to Green Merge.
Okay.
Now
Green
you can
merge.
see and after, you see how much more vibrant are the colors.
Okay, press pause. So what he does is he goes up to the top and selects the option for green merge. So if you go back to your GIMP thing. Now, when you do each of these types of merge, you notice up the top where it's got those merging things above the opacity, it's got mode normal. If you click to the right of that, go up, no to the right, no, come down to the right, where it says mode normal, it's got a down pointing arrow. That's it. Click on that. And we're on normal. He actually went to grain merge, which is about 3/4 of the way down, almost at the bottom one. Grain merge. Click on that. There we are. So that's the picture slightly enhanced. If you went back and look at it completely different to the original one, you'll see how much it's been there. The way we can tell the difference between the two is by switching off each of the layers. So you've grain merged that one together. If you go up to the top of the eye on the one that's on the left, the top one.
I'm
layer,
sorry, I'm not following you, Jeff.
Go
You want
up,
me
go
to-
with that there. Now, where the eye is, that eye, the icon of an eye, click on that. No, it's just different. Click on it again.
You're going to
No, not the second one, only the top one. Okay.
Yeah.
Righto. Now click on the bottom one. The eye on the bottom one. You've got to need them both on. Click on the eye to the left. 2 boxes to the left. No, on the bottom one. That's it. And the top one. So they're both on. Okay. That's how the photo. Go to the top one again. That's how the photo. No, you've clicked it. Go to the top one, not click on it. Just go to the top one. So the eye is on in both cases. Does that look better? Now click it again.
Yeah, a lot better.
That's how it originally was. Click it again. That's how we've enhanced it. So it's more enhanced.
Yes.
Okay, let's look at Reg's one, because Reg has got a better photo, I think, to do this on. So let's go to Reg's one and have a look. Okay, I'm going to go. Can you see Reg's when I show you Reg's screen, Diane? Do you go to Reg's screen and look at it?
No, I'm not. I haven't been doing that. It's okay.
Okay, well, I'm not.
I don't.
If you don't want to.
No. Too
Reg, you have a
complicated.
go at doing now. So you need to go to you haven't done the merge down bit yet, Reg. Okay, so we go to the the top one, the top icon, no, the top thing, no, that. Click there. Okay. Now, right-click to where it says merge down. Click on that. Now you've only got 2 images left. Okay, the image doesn't look any different. Okay, go to the top one again. Go to the top one again.
This
go
one?
above. Yeah, no, go above that, above the word opacity. Above that, up again, and now it's got mode normal. You go over to the right, where it's got that downward pointing thing. Click on that. And you go down to grain merge. This is the thing that actually does it. Now watch what happens when you click on it.
See, I thought he said green. That's
grain.
Yeah, I would have been looking for the green.
It's grain, G-R-A-I-N. Grain merge.
Yeah.
Green merge. Okay.
It would be interesting.
Okay, my apology. Precise with my pronunciation.
Yes.
Okay, now back on yours, Reg, have a look at it. If you go up to the first layer where the eye is there, that's what we've done when we've merged it. If you click on the eye, it'll disappear. Click on it. That's how the original image looked. And click on it again and it appears. You switch between the two, and the one is a lot more enhanced, isn't it?
Terrific, yes.
Yeah, a lot more enhanced. By the way, there are separate programs that you could use that do exactly what this does. But if you want to enhance an image like this, this is the sort of thing that you can do. Okay, so that basically concludes it. All right, that's just enhancing an image. And what we've learned to do is follow a video, and with that video, go through and do what it does in the video. Now, the thing I have to emphasize as we're doing this is that when you do such a thing, right, what you need to do is make sure that when you're doing it, that you make sure that you follow the steps precisely. Now, one of the problems in following the steps precisely, even when I've done it, I've found my screen doesn't look exactly the same as this. Some of the videos, they have the menus on the opposite side, and they have some menus open and some closed that we don't have it set like that. So that's one of the problems I find in following a video.
Jeff, we need to know now how we can keep this enhanced image.
Okay, we did that at the first thing, keeping that enhanced image. All right. What did we do? Can you remember?
I think we went to File.
Yeah.
We went to File.
Yes.
New.
No.
No, save as.
No.
No.
No. Well, it could do. No, it's not what we did this morning. No, we didn't do file.
What did we do this morning?
Well, what other things are there that looks familiar?
Image, duplicate.
No, it's definitely under file. It's definitely under file. I can assure you that.
I thought you said that. Open.
Well, what does open do?
Well, it's already open, I think.
That's right, yeah. So what's below save? What are those things? Read each thing.
Okay, create, open as layers.
No.
Open location.
No, we didn't do that.
Save.
No, we didn't do that.
Save as. Save a copy.
No.
Revert. Overwrite.
No.
Export.
No. Yes, that's what we did. Okay.
Okay.
So we can export as. So we click on export.
Right.
With a name, which is also the one that's also crop, and we want to change the name from crop to enhanced because we want to keep both of them. Just take out the bit of crop and put in enhanced, whatever. Okay.
Okay. Now what?
Okay. Well,
Now
what do you do? What do you think?
You go export
Yep.
to the desktop.
You haven't clicked on export yet, though. You didn't click on export.
I did.
You didn't, because otherwise this other icon, this other menu would come up. And I don't think you actually did it then. I don't know why this desaturation keeps on popping up. Are you pressing a key on the keyboard?
No, if you press on here in between, anywhere that comes up. So what do you want? Let's start again. We go to File.
Yep.
We go to Export.
Mm-hmm. Or Export As in the case, yeah.
We've got Enhanced Rita JPEG. Now you said I went down here. You said I didn't do it, but I did. Export.
Okay. And you must have done it. I didn't think you did it. So it says replace. We could replace it. Cancel. We don't need it. Okay. All right. Okay. There you are. Now I just want to explain.
Hang on, Jeff.
Already on my desktop then.
We're on your desktop. Yes, Reg.
I've got enhanced.jpg and I've clicked on export and it hasn't come up.
Click on export again. Click on export. That's probably because you got it set at all export images. Oh no, that's okay. Now it's right. That's okay. It's ready. And by the way, however, notice on your one, before you do anything else, Reg, yours it says the quality is set at 90. That means when you're going to export it, you won't get it full quality. So just you drag it across to 100. Okay, now you can export. That's done it.
Can we go and finish watching the video?
Yeah, it's basically finished now because there isn't any more done to it. You can watch the end of the video. Yeah, I'll go back to you, Diane, so we can see the end of the video. I happen to know he just waffles on a little bit now.
Another modes, for example, if we change to soft light, you can see how this looks before and after. I think that the grain merge does a more dramatic increase of the effect. We can also control it with the opacity here. If you think this is too much, we can increase it a little bit. Let's see before and after. Now let's go ahead and do it with another photograph. This one, again, creating 2 copies.
Oh, he's just going to do exactly the same thing again, only he's doing the same thing on a second photo.
Okay.
Watch what happens. Just watch what he does. It's quite good.
Go to filters, show Gaussian blur, and this image is bigger, if you notice here. So I'm going to increase to, for example, 30. Click OK, and reduce the opacity to around 35 again. Then right click, merge down, change to grain merge, and you can see the difference before and after. This, I feel it's a little bit too much, so we can reduce the opacity a little bit. And just check out the before and after. It really brings out the colors in the image, makes it look, in my opinion, so much better. Again, the before and after. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope it was useful. If it was, make sure to like the video. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think about this trick. And if you're new to my tutorials, make sure to visit my channel for more and subscribe. That's it for this one. Bye for now.
Yeah, I've saved that on I've put that on a bookmark, so I can just go back and watch it again.
It's on my webpage anyway, Diane. Just want to cancel this next one.
Yeah.
Right.
I just created my own website with
Just
Go to Wix.com to create your website today. Choose from hundreds of templates.
Close that one. That's it.
Have
All right. Okay. Close the right one. And you'll notice there I've got learning only what you want to do. And that was to make a photo look better. It's 2.1 inch. I've got another one, photo editing the eyes in a picture.
Yes.
I haven't actually got one to remove a person in the background, because you could actually do a search on that, because there's heaps of them in Gimp. And there's got Gimp selective colouring, Gimp transferring face into a galaxy silhouette, Gimp cartoon effects, Gimp fix an old or damaged photo. Next time, that's what we'll do next.
Yeah,
We've done enough for tonight?
Yes, I've had enough now, Jeff. I'm just starting to get a backache. Thank you very, very much. I'm going to go and look at some of these later, because they're very good.
Well, one of the things is, what you could do is just go and just now that you've learned how to use Gimp to do these sort of things, you could go and have a go at doing it. But the important thing, if you want to learn what it's all about, I suggest that you do it very slow and stop and think, what's happening? Think, when they did that, what's happening? Now, basically, what happened in that situation is they took a photo, they made it black and white, color photo, made it black and white, then they inverted it, made it, negative. Then he blurred it. He blurred the negative image, and then put that together with all the other layers together. Yeah. So what it's done, it's actually blurred the colors that made the colors saturate through more. So it's basically a similar sort of thing, just by enhancing the colors. Yeah. I don't know.
I'd like to go back now with that same photograph, and instead of having the 40, maybe go down to 20 and blur it, and just see the difference between the choices that you've made earlier on.
Yeah, yeah. And that's another good thing with Gimp. One of the things that you need to do is keep on changing it for different sort of settings and different levels, and see what happens. Yeah, if it comes out good, if it comes out the way you want it, great. If it doesn't, change it to something else.
Yes.
Photo editing, it's editing software, and you can use it. By the way, next time or another time, Diane, you realise you can create drawings completely from scratch in Gimp. You don't have to have a photo.
Yes, you did show us that before, but I'm not interested in that personally.
I thought you were an artist and you wanted to do that sort of thing.
Well, no, I'd do that on a piece of paper, wouldn't I? Where I can. I don't paint anymore. I don't paint or draw anymore. No, I don't do.
One of the things is, if you're able to paint and draw on something where you can go back and correct it, switch on and off the layers.
Yeah,
it's a little bit like using word processing as opposed to writing with pen and paper.
Yeah.
When you're writing with a pen and paper, you make a mistake, you've already committed it to the paper. Whereas if you're using Gimp to do drawings, once you've done it, you don't like that bit, you can go back and start again. You can do it in multiple layers, you can keep going over and over and over.
Yes.
It'd be interesting to see what an artist is. There's one person goes to Gary's that does this sort of drawings. I'd like to see what he would think of this.
Yes, yeah. I was very impressed with how that changed that photograph, I have to say. Okay, we going now?
Yes, you can go now, not a problem. See you later. We're going to do another one next Monday.
Yes, as far as I know.
Reg, next Monday?
No, I better check. Oh.
Okay.
What time, Jeff?
Yes,
well, what time's best?
I can do the next one, which is the 13th, but I can't do the following one, which is the 20th, because I've got.
Okay, what about you, Reg?
I can do the 13th, and I can do the next ones.
Okay, well, we'll at least put the 13th in. We make what's best time? 9:30 or 10 o'clock?
I prefer 9:30.
Okay, Reg, what about you?
Okay, that's good. 9:30.
Okay, 9:30. Okay, I'll put it in at 9:30 next week. Next Monday. Okay then.
I'll put.
All right. See you later. Then.
Like you showed me, Jeff.
Okay, Reg. Good on you. Okay, you might want to stop screen sharing now before you go. I can see you. Wave to you both if you want to. You know how to switch off your screen sharing?
Stop sharing?
Yeah, stop sharing.
Okay. I'll go, Jeff. Thanks a lot.
See you later.
100% that time. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.